Most people over the age of 40 are slowly losing their ability to get up and down off the floor and push open a heavy door without their shoulders grinding. And most people have no idea that this is happening. Today, I'm going to show you the 3 movement categories that are the most powerful for building strength and staying strong and mobile and healthy deep into your 70s, 80s, and 90s. No matter what shape you're in right now, you can get started today. Here's what nobody actually tells you. After the age 40, your body silently loses about 3 to 8% muscle mass over a decade. And the muscles that allow you to squat or get up and down from the floor, the muscles that allow you to push something away from you, and the muscles that allow you to pull something to you, those 3 movements, those are the most important for seniors, for elderly, for people 40 and over who want to build more muscle, who want to be more healthy. That's us. Doctors actually call the inability to squat without assistance one of the largest predicators to decide whether or not you are going to lose your independence. This isn't a fitness problem. This is a survival problem. Squat is the king of all human movements, and all of the science absolutely supports this. Studies show that people who can squat well past 60 have better hearts, better bone density, improved hormone levels, and dramatically less risk of falls and fractures. The squat engages your legs, your core, your glutes. This is the lower body movement that tells your body, I'm not done yet. Now here's where people over 40 usually get this wrong. They stop doing the squat because they think, oh, my knees hurt, or I can't do it the same way I did when I was 25. There are safe ways to do these exercises. If you're an absolute beginner, this is even in your 70s to 90s, you can do a squat at your dining room table. Stand over a chair and gently put your hand on the table for balance and lower yourself into a squat position very slowly. You want to push yourself to the hardest extreme that you're using these muscles safely, standing over a chair in about 1.5 minutes. Now, if you are like me, 45, 50 years old, around that age, you want to get started, and you want to get started now. If you have some extreme issues in your knees or your lower back, you could use the wall sit by positioning yourself pushed against the wall. This is a very similar movement. You want to put a pillow beneath you or maybe even a chair so you can lower yourself into it over time, about 1.5 minutes of time under load. Engage your glutes purposefully. If you do have access to a leg press, this is another very safe way to strengthen the legs, lower back, core, and the glutes. Use the slowest movement possible, about 3/4 of your body weight to begin. Move until you cannot move any further. Slow motion. A study published from the Buck Institute, a Center for Research for Gerontology, the study of aging, they took seniors through 6 months of resistance training. Before the program, 600 genes look absolutely similar to everybody else's. Aged genes across the board are around 70 years old. After 6 months, the gene expression of a whole third of those genes, 200 aging genes, were reversed to youthful levels. Not just stronger, younger, biologically, on a cellular level. Your upper body has 2 critical movements. You want to be pulling against resistance and you want to be pushing against resistance. When you pull with exercise, it's either the lat pull down on a machine or the compound row. You're going to be using the top of the back, the mid-back, the back of the shoulders, and the biceps there in your arms. These muscles are everything that keep you from collapsing forward as you age. Weak pulling muscles mean a hunched back, neck pain, shoulders that come forward. You've seen this in older people. It starts silently in your 40s, but you can reverse it. If you are very elderly in your 70s, 80s, and 90s, you cannot get up and down off of the floor. At a dining room table, you can do this exercise. This is also from my Ultimate Chair Workout channel. You can do this entire workout without having to get up and down off the floor. If you have dumbbells, you could do a dumbbell row by bending over at your waist, being careful to not hurt your lower back, and pulling up against gravity with those dumbbells. Strengthens those same muscles, only with weights. Of course, if you have machines, another great option is, of course, a lat pull down or a compound row, like I mentioned before. You do this slowly, and you alter the machines just right. You can be completely safe on your joints and use these techniques forever to live healthier and longer. In 2008, science discovered the first myokine. Now, these are anti-inflammatory proteins that are released in your body when you do this type of exercise, And these are life-changing by fighting blood pressure and insulin resistance, high cholesterol, even cognitive decline and loss of bone density. Technically, your muscles are the biggest pharmacy in the world. And the medicine that it sends out, these myokines, it's absolutely free. It's strength training, and it'll change your life. Now, this is the third movement, and this is the real life application to test your independence. Doctors and longevity researchers use this as an indicator of whether or not you can be independent, because we're talking about being able to push oneself up from the floor. This is the push-up position, or the pushing motion with your arms pushing outward. Your ability to push your chest, your outer arms, the front of your shoulders. This measures whether you can get up off the floor without breaking your wrist even. If you can push your own body weight off of a surface like the floor, you're winning, and you will continue to be. Now, if you cannot get up and down off of the floor, again, you can go to the Ultimate Chair workout and look at this chest exercise. We're pushing inward just like we would against a chest fly movement, but we're doing it static. We're doing it still, and we're pushing as hard as we dare by the end. So it's extremely effective. Another way to do this, if you can't do a full push-up on the floor, then of course, you can use a chest push. We start at 50% of our capacity. We push against the floor. We slowly work our way up to 100% of our capacity. And we do this in a safe manner by contracting our chest muscles by pushing. Third alternative, of course, and this is progressively the best way to train your chest muscles. By using a chest press or a dumbbell press, we can consistently move up in weights and know that we're progressing. The more strength that we can build, of course, the more healthy we can be long term. Now, if you've been sitting here and thinking, I have no idea where to start with any of this, I made something for you. I have a few different PDFs down below that'll teach you these exercise sequences that will tell you exactly what you need to do to get started. If you're working out at home with no equipment, if you're working out at a gym, I have different PDFs for you. Even if you're not capable of getting up and down from the floor, there's also a PDF for you to download. Grab whichever one fits your situation the best and get started today. Zero cost, zero catch. So these are the three movements. It's the squat, it's the push, and it's the pull. These are the three most effective for, well, absolutely everybody, but elderly have the most to gain from this, of course. Best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time to start is right now. If you want to stop guessing and you want to start doing this with someone who actually knows the path to get all of this done, someone who will build a workout around your exact limitations, your specific body, and your specific goals. I do work with a small number of clients one-on-one. The link to book a free discovery call is down below as well. I'm selective about who I take on, so if that interests you, go read about it and decide if that works for you. Again, the link is down below. Sign up for a free discovery call and find out if working with me one-on-one is a good fit for you. Drop a comment below. Tell me about which one of these is the weakest for you right now, whether it's squatting, getting up and down off the floor, pushing, or pulling. What do you need the most work with? I try to read every comment that I can, and I want to get back with you, and it genuinely guides what I make next. Just understand, you're not really declining, you're just undertrained. So the moment you start training is the moment you start building more muscle instead of losing. The time is now, and you can get started today. I hope you live a longer life with the power of strength training.